Eyes of my shadow.
Do you remember these words?
What would it be? Ooh. Shadow.
Light.
Sun.
Earth.
Rotate. Spin.
Unfair.
Ah, that's a hard one.
That's a new one.
Measure.
How long or short something is with a... Yep. Usually you might use a ruler or tape measure. And we're going to measure with something cool today. Stay tuned. All right, so look at this picture. I like this picture. It's showing the day and the night and a pretty tree. So Mojo is asking,
are the shadows the same size throughout the day? We read about this yesterday.
We did, I remember. So in the morning, the shadow was longer. At noon, 12 o'clock, lunchtime, the shadow was very short. And then towards the evening, again, the shadow became very long. So the shadows are changing.
Different sizes.
Yep. We have a story about a girl named Eva, and it is called A Sunny Day. So let's read a story about a sunny day. It was a lovely sunny Saturday. Having done all her homework and eaten her lunch, Eva decided to sit out and enjoy the sunshine. So here she is. She's going to sit and enjoy the sun. I like to do that. Having put on SPF 50 sun cream, so she won't get a sunburn, Eva put her chair in the sunniest part of the garden, away from the shadows of the oak trees. So she's sitting there in the sun, and it's a great time. But, wow.
Eva had a relaxing time lying on her deck chair and reading her book. Soon she fell asleep. Suddenly, she woke up feeling a bit chilly.
Oh, I'm cold.
When Eva had fallen asleep, she was in bright sunshine. Now, she was in the shadow of the oak trees. Eva was confused. She hadn't moved. So, why was she in the shadow now? She didn't move.
She stayed in the same chair, the same spot, but now, no sun. That's very strange.
I know.
What happened? So, this is the answer. You might already know. The oak trees in Eva's garden blocked the sunlight and caused a shadow. When Eva sat down in the garden, it was midday, around 12 o'clock, so the sun appeared to be directly overhead. This meant the shadow was shorter of the trees. As the day went on, the sun appeared to be lower in the sky. This meant the oak trees cast a longer shadow. Cool.
So, if you look over here, look at the tree.
Oh, look at the shadow.
So Eva was here sleeping, and when it became noontime, the shadow came and it was dark.
Yep.
So Eva did not move. The sun was moving, so the shadow was moving.
Yep. Exactly. And the earth is moving. The sun actually is not moving. But it looks like it's moving. But actually, remember from last week, the earth is moving.
And sun stays still.
Oh, so we shouldn't even call it sunset and sunrise. But anyway,
This is very confusing, I know.
It
But
takes a lot of practice.
sun stays still, earth moves, so it looks like sun is moving.
Yep, it does, certainly. All right, so Learner's Book, page 64.
Do shadows move?
Yes,
A word
no,
to
I
learn. A
don't
new
know.
word today. Unfair. What is unfair? So, if I give you a candy and your friend nothing, is that fair? Is that the same treatment? No.
No, we will say, that's not fair.
That's unfair. So to be fair, to be same, Miss Carolyn have to give you candy and give your friend the candy. Then that is fair because both of you will have candy.
Yes. And in science, you might hear this word a lot, that when you're doing a kind of test or experiment, things need to be fair, the same. It will take some time to understand. Don't worry.
Fair is honest. Unfair is not.
Yep. All right, let's read. So, if you're going to do this, you might need some chalk or something to write with. A sunny day, which is usually sunny. Or you can just use a paper and draw your shadow on the paper. All right?
Okay, so go outside at a different times. Ask a friend, your family member, to draw around your shadow. Stand in the same place each time, or your test will be unfair.
Yep.
If you move when you're drawing the shadows, your test is not going to be right.
Yes.
What do you think will happen? Will your shadow be in the same place each time? What would happen?
I don't know. So this is a picture of a sundial. Okay. This one at the bottom. And also on both sides. This is called a sundial. Can you say? Sundial. Good. Can you see the shadow? This is really cool. Can you see the shadow? In the sundial? That tells you what time it is. Ooh. As the earth turns past the sun, shadows move too. On a sundial, the shadow tells the time, what time it is. I know in math, you might have learned about time. And maybe you learned about sundial. Where am I? On a sundial, the shadow tells the time. Look at the picture. Can you tell what time it is? Do you know what time it is?
It is 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. How about on this picture? This sundial, what time is it? Can you see here?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. So long time ago in history, before we had clocks and analog clock and digital clock, people used the sundial to know the time, which is so cool. I really like that. Okay, let's move on to the next page.
Learners,
Well, this is your learner's book.
page 65.
Oh, sorry. Yes, so the next page, next activity is about the length, how long your shadow is, shadow length.
Oh, this is going to be fun. Rita is measuring the length of shadows. Does the length of shadow change? Oh, we already know that, right? The sizes change.
You know this? This is called a tape measure. You can use this. Oops, did I break it? Whoops.
You have to show them the number.
This you can use to measure. It has inches and centimeters.
It's like a ruler.
Yeah, long ruler.
Tape ruler.
Yes. Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
She wants to answer a question. Measure the length of a shadow at a different times. What do you think will happen?
Okay, so here is Rita, and she has some blocks, and she's measuring a stick at different times in the day, maybe 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and she's going to measure how long the shadow is. Because in the morning and evening, the sun is low, and the shadows are long. At midday, the sun is higher in the sky, and shadows are shorter. Cool. We talked about this yesterday, remember?
So, what you have learned. Shadows move slowly as the... What turns? What spins? The earth.
Earth, yes. Shadows are short when the sun is high. So, sun is high, shadow is short.
Shadows are long when the sun is low.
So, high, sun, short, shadow, low sun, long shadow.
So,
Cool.
this is what you can do at home with your family. So, you can go outside and draw your feet first. So, you will go back to the same spot.
So the test is fair.
Mhm. So, in the morning, draw your shadow, and then go back out at lunchtime, draw your shadow again. And in the afternoon, draw your shadow again and see the difference.
Yes, you will see how it's moving. But you're not moving, the shadow is moving, but actually the earth is moving. Oh, mind blown.
And you can do this on a paper at home too.
Mm-hmm.